Was Vinicius Jr. robbed in the 2024 Ballon d'Or? The 2024 Ballon d'Or was nothing short of dramatic. While many applauded Rodri for his outstanding season, an overwhelming section of fans, pundits, and players felt that Vinicius Jr. deserved the prestigious award. The Brazilian winger, who dazzled the footballing world with his performances for Real Madrid and Brazil, had a campaign that screamed greatness. So why was he overlooked? Was this a genuine oversight, or does it expose the flaws in the Ballon d'Or voting system? Let's dive deep into Vin's journey, the numbers, and the controversy surrounding his Ballon d'Or snub. A star rises from humble beginnings. Vinicius José Paixão de Oliveira Jr.'s story began in São Gonçalo, a modest city just outside Rio de Janeiro. Born on July 12, 2000, in one of Brazil's most challenging socio-economic landscapes, Vinicius's early life was marked by poverty and struggle. Football was more than a passion, it was a lifeline. Vinicius first showed his immense talent at Flamengo's youth academy, where his dazzling footwork, blistering pace, and fearless attacking style earned him comparisons to Brazilian legends like Neymar and Robinho. His performances in youth tournaments caught the eye of scouts worldwide, and by the age of 16, he was already being touted as the next big thing in football. Real Madrid, known for securing young prodigies, wasted no time in snapping him up for a reported 46 million euros in 2017, a record fee for a player of his age at the time. The Real Madrid revolution. Vinicius officially joined Real Madrid in 2018, and while the initial years were a mix of promise and inconsistency, he quickly matured into one of the most electrifying players in the world. Under the tutelage of Zinedine Zidane, Carlo Ancelotti, and later Xabi Alonso, Vinicius refined his raw talent into a lethal weapon. The 2023-24 season was nothing short of magical for the Brazilian. Vinicius scored 35 goals and provided 21 assists in all competitions, single-handedly dismantling defenses across Europe. He was pivotal in Real Madrid's La Liga triumph, orchestrated their UEFA Champions League campaign, and delivered moments of brilliance that will be remembered for years. Whether it was his audacious dribble past 3 defenders against Manchester City or his match-winning performance in El Clasico, Vinicius proved he was not just talented, but decisive. Numbers don't lie, let's break down the stats. Vinicius played 57 games in the 2023-24 season, scoring or assisting in 56% of them. His direct involvement in 56 goals made him the most influential player in Europe's top 5 leagues. Beyond the numbers, his impact on the pitch was undeniable. Defenders struggled to contain his electric pace, quick feet, and unrelenting drive. By comparison, Rodri, while instrumental for Manchester City, played a very different role. A defensive midfielder, Rodri's contributions were more tactical and less eye-catching, making Vinicius's omission all the more controversial. Critics argued that the Ballon d'Or has historically favored attacking players, a tradition seemingly abandoned this year. The emotional resonance. Beyond his technical brilliance, Vinicius embodies the spirit of football. His flair, charisma, and ability to entertain evoke memories of Brazil's footballing greats. Fans worldwide resonate with his journey. From the favelas of São Gonçalo to the grand stages of the Santiago Bernabéu, watching Vinicius play is an emotional roller coaster. His audacity, whether it's attempting impossible dribbles or scoring outrageous goals, reminds us why we love the beautiful game. Moreover, Vinicius's rise has come in the face of adversity. He has been subjected to racist abuse in stadiums across Europe, yet he has handled it with poise and resilience. Every time he steps onto the pitch, he carries not just his team but the hopes of millions who see him as a symbol of resistance and excellence. Why the Ballon d'Or snub feels unjust. The Ballon d'Or is awarded to the best player in the world. Not the most consistent, not the most disciplined, but the best. Vinicius ticked all the boxes. He delivered moments of genius, won matches single-handedly, and inspired his team to glory. By contrast, Rodri's contributions, while vital, were less eye-catching and often overshadowed by City's collective brilliance. Fans have also pointed out inconsistencies in the voting system. If previous winners like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo were celebrated for their attacking exploits and individual brilliance, why was Vinicius penalized for excelling in the same areas? The Ballon d'Or's criteria seem increasingly opaque, leading many to question whether politics and narratives overshadow merit. A divisive outcome. Rodri's win has sparked heated debates across social media. While City fans and neutrals praised his tactical intelligence and consistency, Vinicius's supporters pointed to his game-changing moments and sheer entertainment value. The Brazilian's omission has fueled discussions about the biases in football awards. particularly against players from South America. Some have even argued that Vinicius's outspoken stance against racism may have influenced voters, a claim that adds another layer of controversy to the debate. Regardless of the truth, the perception of injustice has only heightened the emotional resonance of Vinicius's case. What's next for Vinicius? If history has taught us anything, it's that great players bounce back stronger. Vinicius is only 24 years old, and his best years are undoubtedly ahead of him. The Ballon d'Or snub may sting, but it's also a source of motivation. Expect an even more determined Vinicius in the coming seasons, ready to silence his critics and cement his place among the all-time greats. As the dust settles on the 2024 Ballon d'Or, one thing is clear. Vinicius Jr. is a player who transcends statistics and awards. He is the beating heart of Real Madrid and a symbol of hope and inspiration for millions. Whether or not he wins the Ballon d'Or in the future, his legacy as one of the most electrifying players of his generation is already secure.